No neighbors, no noise, just birds singing and the rain. This is the house that people always get killed in movies. The ideal living situation. Did a mosquito tweet this? There's a person out there whose house went missing. Missing house. I just know the naps hit differently in this house. I would never leave. A modern home in a forest. I own my dream home. You need a dog? I can bark. Bye. I'm moving into a mirror house and no one will ever find me. I worry about cracking my phone. Never mind a whole house. Cubic windows at corners are genius. I love southern houses with wraparound porches. This house is racist. Nobody. Architect. Want to break both your legs at the same time. A tiled house design. Screw it. Bathroom house. Apartment complex. Actually, I find it quite. I just discovered the greatest house listing of all time. It starts out very unassuming and modest. Then you see the yard and think, wow, that's somewhat surprising. Then you see the interior and think, well, that's not quite what I expected. Then things start to escalate and before you know it, what the fuck is happening here? Found this place on Zillow and the shower is in the kitchen. Maybe this is the guest shower. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. This is my goal. Get a woman to fake pranks and breakups with you on YouTube. You'll get there in under a year. The invention of knocking. I'm going to punch your house until you talk to me. We joke about war as a coping mechanism. Hope y'all can pray for my friend. Nothing is wrong with him. His house just looks like an old Pizza Hut. Sorry about the mess in my house. Their house. Would you live here? I know the sleep here would hit different. This house seems very suspicious of something. We must revive the inspired 1970s concept of the conversation pit. Imagine doing the dishes with that view. I would never do dishes at night. Oh, to have a full bathtub inside a walk-in shower. I'm getting old. Stuff like this makes me excited. This penthouse. I want to live here. Imagine laying in here while listening to the sound of the rain. What style are you? 1. Modern. 2. Mediterranean. 3. Traditional. 4. High-rise. 5. Broke. When you want a modern house, but you also really like castles. Loft apartments will always have my heart. 1 garlic bread dish and the whole house is done for. Still missing some small details, but can we take a moment to appreciate the glow up my kitchen has gone through with this remodel? These are the things that make me happy as an adult. OMG. You know, okay, there are too many memes with this kind of response, but like, this is such a nice house. This is your house. You get paid $25k an hour just for living here, but you can never listen to rap music again. What are you doing? Took me 3 weeks and $600. I turned an unused, whatever the fuck that is, in my backyard into my new picnic and chill area. This person used 13,000 pennies to create the penny floor. Joke's on him, because now he wasted $13,000. Nice math. These huge companies all started from a garage. What's your excuse? I don't have a garage. Just graduated, and we bought a house together. I'm convinced y'all are using sim cheat codes or something. The natural lighting from this kitchen is incredible. Is this too much to ask for? Yes, the before and after transformation. Wow, this is actually impressive. I need a rainfall shower in my future home. Hell no, that water pressure looks like it sucks. I need that pounding on my body. Deep in the forest, a cottage, and fairy life. Girls apparently only want one thing, and it's the practical magic house. My dad just built me a vanity, and I am so in love with it. My dad built my abandonment issues. Let's eat Jerry's house. Looks delicious. Okay. New houses. Please don't hurt me. Old houses. Try that again, and I'll break your other hand as well. Instead of calling your house cluttered, you can call it Studio Ghibli inspired. Squirrel pulled up to its house, missing. I feel bad. Someone's playing Fortnite outside my house. Whoops. Demolition company accidentally tears down wrong house. My parents' house is chaotic. I think your parents are serial killers. Bro, stop spitting. You flooded my entire house with facts. This is a historic moment. This will be the first poop I take in my new house. My kid calls this Lightning and Mater's house. Yo, my dad put in an AC unit and insulated my dog's house. Dads be like, I don't want a dog, then go out and do stuff like this for them. You understand a lot about American suburbs by looking at the front and the back of houses. What song are you playing here? Future homeowners in France are now looking into straw houses. What if that was your house? What if a sheep lives off the grass on your home? She's my landlord. Your house is burning down. You can only save one thing. What do you save? My house. How to drive a person with OCD crazy. The atmosphere/coloring reminds me of waking up from a daytime nap and not knowing like what the date or year is. Were you in a coma? My housemates are convinced our house is haunted. I've lived here for 274 years and not noticed anything strange. Leaving house, good for depression, bad for anxiety. Staying at house, good for anxiety, bad for depression. Standing directly in the doorway to achieve peak mental health. If I broke into your house and stole what's on top top of your fridge. What would I get? Shot. How to break into a house. Fans broke into my house. Bought our first house at age 19. What are y'all buying? AirPods. We just bought our first houses at the age of 17 to 16. So proud of how hard we worked these last 2 years to get it. One time when I was 17, my card got declined on a McFlurry. Can't help but crave this type of life. Boys, I finally did it. I finally got to my own house. We accidentally built our house on this pencil. Khloe Kardashian has the most beautiful pantry ever. This is a grocery store, not a home. Imagine waking up here every morning. At first I wake up feeling so happy, but then I would look in the mirror and see some sort of bug on my face and cry. PC nerds when they find out their house is pre-built. 9 a.m. in Dallas. This looks nice. Folks, I give you America's worst fireplace. Shout out to London's absolutely horrific housing market. 200k. I repeat, 200k. All of these houses are the same price. I seriously need this in my home. I will still be late. Americans will literally use anything except the metric system. You attract what you fear. An apartment in New York City. In Germany, it's the most normal thing that washing machines are placed in bathrooms and not in the kitchen, where it definitely doesn't belong. This actually makes perfect sense. Why do we put them in the kitchen? Underwater ghost village. In time, set to resurface so you can visit. Not now. Underwater ghost village frozen in time. Come, my child, before the humans return. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. When you clicked on Google Chrome 89 times because it wouldn't open. Contrary to popular belief, millennials can still afford to buy homes. Yeah, they can, I guess. Photo posted by the estate agent. How big it actually is. How does this make you feel? Like I need to work harder. Will Smith's house is so big you can run away and still be at home. Anyways, my dad built my mom a closet in the attic. Teletubbies are living lavish now. Swedish couple builds a greenhouse around home to stay warm and grow food all year long. Genius. I noticed African architecture isn't really showcased compared to it's an Asian, European, Middle Eastern and Indian. So here is a thread of African architectural styles, starting off with Nubian. I like it. Outdoor dining has gradually escalated into what might reasonably be called a building or buildings. Imagine you've moved in with your partner. They're making coffee in the morning while you're taking a dump on the Perpex shitting in the poop cube in the middle of your kitchen. My neighbors are bored as hell. This house in my neighborhood every year nails Halloween decorations. Waking up to a view like this would be perfect. I'm 19, moved into Florida with 18 months of rent paid in advance thanks to my sugar dad. Hop on the movement, ladies. What's that guy's number? Yeah, I'm gonna need to call him. You hate to see other people living your dream. The bridge house in England was built in the 17th century on a bridge over a river in order to avoid paying property taxes when you don't have flood insurance, but you do have fire insurance. A cat-shaped kindergarten in Germany. Guys, I googled the back and there's a slide and there's a both hold. What is that? And a tail slide. House for rent, 5 minutes from the beach, 8 seconds if you fall. The sunken living room is beautiful. I kinda want one. If you're not trying to be like this in 5 to 7 years, I guess I'll leave you alone. Do you know what literally drives me up the fucking wall? These swimming pools with black tiles are my aesthetic. Make the black tiles out of that black material that absorbs all light and swim over the void. Got a live feed camera so I could see what my dogs are up to while I'm at work. I'm gonna guess that they aren't normally allowed to sit on the furniture. Abandoned manhole. Covers in Milan turned into miniature rooms by installation artist but what the fuck is that name? Nice name. Nope, I've seen the lovely bones. Shower. The dark green with the gold details are perfection. Dark green paired with gold is the sexiest combo of all. The kitchen is very pretty. I need it. 90s witches houses are my favorite. There is a new Louis Vuitton store in Tokyo and it is really a work of art. Someone should make a haunted house where it's not that scary and the props look poorly made, but the exit is fake and the real haunted house begins when you think you've left it. Mood. I actually have house fever more times than baby fever. What is baby fever? Is that like when you want a baby? I don't know. I just looked it up and I couldn't find anything. I would never leave this bed. I don't even leave my bed now. I can't imagine myself with this one. OPA has designed a conceptual cliffside home on the Aegean Sea. That looks amazing. House from Hell is listed for $600,000 and is getting multiple all-cash offers. Realtor. 38 people have died in this house and it's haunted. Horror movie families. If a light bulb goes out, you don't just buy a new house. You just change the light bulb. Unless that house is a lying bitch, then you burn the fucker to the ground and buy a better house with lights that you can fucking count on. This took the best possible turn. A gingerbread Hogwarts castle. Who's gonna eat it? I hate gingerbread. Like, honestly. I asked my housemate to look after my plants while I'm away for the next couple of weeks. He sent me these. Haunted house idea. A poorly lit Walmart littered with people you have haven't seen since high school. You're in your house and you hear your door slam. You turn around and see him. What are you doing? Ask him what bills he pay to be slamming doors in my fucking house. The entrance to this bouncy castle, displayed by my mother. Which one is your mother? If anybody breaks into my house, we will be searching for valuable things together. Could y'all stay in the house for 2 weeks and you can't look out the blinds for 100k? Easily. In the middle of a new highway, a house owned by an elderly couple who refused to sign an agreement allowing it to be demolished in China. I found something we can all get angry about. What is going on? This is how my dream makes houses. Imagine misplacing your house. Shout out to the real estate photographer for exquisitely framing the welcome to Pound Town sign in the doorway of the master bedroom shot. The house that they want to build according to the math problem. SWAT just broke my door and flashbanged my house at 6 a.m. talking about wrong house. Good morning. My girlfriend left this at my house. What does it mean? It's her house now. A pumpkin man sits inside a pumpkin house. Is the house made of flesh or is he made of house? He screams, for he does not know. Going to your friend's house versus leaving your friend's house. I can't believe there's a cat somewhere in my house. Amazing feeling. Love cats. And he's here, somewhere in my house. And I may encounter him. What a treat. The first day at the gym be like. If you're feeling extra stressed, remember to exhale. I'm so obsessed with this bookshelf. Please tell me the middle one is a secret doorway. When your wife tells you, you can decorate one wall. Bridge near my house to ponder, and there's already 2 dudes pondering here as well. Someone stole my porch. I opened my door and fell. You can't have anything in Flint. Elon Musk is reportedly building a town in Texas for his employees to work and live in. Imagine calling out sick and your electricity gets shut off. My dad went to Vegas for 5 days and put a camera in the house, but that ain't stopping me. Why don't homeless people just buy a house? That's rude as hell. What would you do if you were homeless? I'd buy a house. I would have a lot more faith in ghost experts if I saw them go. Actually, no, this house isn't haunted, even once. I love beds and nooks, and I think we should fight for more beds and nooks. Recently, one of our newest team members asked if he could decorate his cubicle, and when I said yes, I wasn't expecting this. Lord Monnet's home in Giverny. I don't know how to say that. Looks like something straight out of a Studio Ghibli movie. I wonder where I'll be in 3 years from now. I'm in my bedroom. So I'm staying at a friend's house in Boston, and in their guest room is a door. And my first thought was just an ordinary, tiny New England closet. There are stairs in that closet. Now where do those stairs go, you may ask? Up to the black void attic, of course. I invited my girlfriend for the first time ever at my place. I was extremely disappointed, to be honest. She came this morning and left without even washing dishes, let alone some cleaning. I thought this one was actually wife material, but she entirely failed this girlfriending test. Some idiot showed my girlfriend this tweet and got me dumped immediately. Guess what? I'm officially single. Congratulations. A game show idea. 11 gay men and 1 straight man are locked in a house. The objective for the gay men is to find out who isn't gay. Once a week, someone gets outvoted until 2 are left, or the straight man is out. If the gay manage to outvote him, they win $1 million. If the straight man is among the last 2 people in the house in the end, he wins $1 million. Now here's the twist. None of the men are actually gay. They just all think they are the one straight man. Renting out a house with 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, $1,000. No dogs, no students, no parties, no animals, no young unmarried couples who are just going to fight up and break, then leave a mess. No nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even want to rent it anymore. Y'all can go to hell.